Welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how you can obtain the Hodges-Lehmann estimate for one sample scenario using Microsoft Excel. I have a separate video where I show you how you can use my add-in, which actually has simply a function that can calculate it in one go, but in this video I won't be using any additional add-ins. I have some small example data over here, and I would like to know the Hodges-Lehmann estimate, which is actually the median of the Walsh averages. So what I need to do is I need to take every possible combination of two scores from this and calculate its average, and then from those take the median. So I first actually sort the data, which I've done by simply using the sort function. So I selected the range, and notice I'm using semicolons to separate parameters. In your system it might actually be just using a comma. You could of course just simply select the data and then go for a sorting option there as well. I need to remove any missing values because, as you might can see, there is now a 0. So I scroll down a little bit, and over here I actually have done it's checking if this is not the same as nothing, and if so it should return nothing, and otherwise it should actually return the value. So it's doing that for all of them, even if it's actually and it should always be bigger. So the next one actually is checking if it's at least bigger than the previous one, or equal to it, and that way it actually avoids that 0. Then I simply list them as an index as well, so that's fairly straightforward. It's just if it's empty then nothing, and otherwise give me the row number of G2, and that actually gives me then the index of this one. Alright, so that's being done over here. Now I transpose actually both of these, so there's a transpose, and that simply takes the input and then just puts it horizontal, and that both is for the scores and for the indexes. Then I can determine the Walsh average. So here I'm actually going to take I combine the two, but only if the index is less than or equal to, because otherwise I get them twice and I only need each possible combination once. If so, it actually is taking it sums the two up, the scores, and divides it by 2, so taking the Walsh average. You might notice the dollar signs. You can actually, if you click on one of them and you press F4, you can actually toggle between different options. In this case, I want to fix the column F because I don't want that to change if I copy it to the side, but I do want the row number to change, and the other way around for these, of course, where I don't want the row number to change, but I do want the column letter to change. So I do this for all of them. The if in front of it is just to avoid that it also calculates it if there's nothing. So these are all my Walsh averages, and the median of these would be the Hodges-Lehmann estimate. So I'll simply use the median function, select the entire range, and that gives us 3.5 in this case as the Hodges-Lehmann estimate. Alright, I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching.